my loves, my name is Paige, this is Paige with Paige, and today we're going to be doing my December anticipated releases. This is the last month that I will be doing individual anticipated releases. Next month we will be doing quarterly anticipated releases. Fingers crossed that's less chaotic and I can have some video space back to film other things. Recently I just wanted to make these videos and trial a few things out, and starting December I will be giving you Q1 anticipated releases and see how we go that way. For December though, there are 9. 4 of those are series continuations, one of which I've started the series. I'm not up to the book that's coming out, and there is one that I'm not even sure if it's coming out. And then we have 5 other random ones that aren't part of series, or the first book in a series. With saying that, I'm also bracing my wallet for December 7th if I do decide to go out and get these on that day, because holy shit, 7 of them are released on the 7th. So to start off with, I'm going to do the one that's still a question mark, and that is Dawn of the Coven by Alexis Henderson. There's the date on Penguin, there's no cover, there's a synopsis. I don't know if this is actually happening or not, but I'd be keen for it to come out because I really enjoyed the Year of the Witch thing and I do want to continue on with the series, but there's zero information, so I don't know. The next up is the third in the Guinevere Deception series by Kirsten White, which is the Excalibur's Curse. So this is continuing on. I have read the first, I own the second, and yeah, whoops, the third one's coming out on the 7th. The next is The Righteous by Renee Ahdieh. This is the Beautiful series. So we had The Beautifuls, The Damned, and now Righteous. I haven't started this series, but seeing the covers for book 2 and 3, I'm keen. I low-key want to pick those up. I know that Princess from the Castle Library is doing a read-along currently in November to read book 1 and 2, and then when this comes out in December, reading it on a Discord. And the next is Beautiful Nightmare, which is the 4th in the Fortuna Sworn series. This is only coming out on Kindle on the 7th, so the physical copy isn't coming out till January, but on Kindle it will be out on December 7th. And my friend Jacqueline has been pushing me, like, nicely that I will really enjoy this and to read it, so it's definitely on my radar, but I have not started yet. Sorry, Jacqueline. We'll get there. In terms of just others, History of Wild Places by Shay Earnshaw is coming out. I loved The Wicked Deep and I enjoyed Winterwood. I'm really curious about this. I don't know much about it. I love that Shay Earnshaw really does the naturey vibes, so keen for that. The next is If This Gets Out by Sophie Gonzalez and Cale Dietrich. So this is 18-year-olds Ruben and Zach are 2 members of boy band Saturday, one of the biggest acts in America. Along with their bandmates Angel Fan and John Braxton, the 4 are teen heartbreakers in front of the cameras and best friends backstage, but privately cracks are starting to form. Their once easy rapport is straining under the pressure of fame, and Ruben confides in Jack that his feelings smothered by management's pressure to stay in the closet. On a whirlwind tour through Europe, with both an unrelenting schedule and minimal supervision, Ruben and Zach come to rely on each other more and more, and their already close friendship evolves into a romance. But when they decide they're ready to tell their fans and live freely, Zach and Ruben start to truly realize that they will never have the support of their management. How can they hold tight to each other when the whole world seems to want to come between them? Oh, yes, I love this. So I'm super keen for this. Obviously the LGBT rap, seeing that mixture of fame, it's just really, really sweet, and I'm so excited to see it. The next is Call Us What We Carry by Amanda Gorman. The breakout poetry collection by New York Times bestselling author and presidential inaugural poet Amanda Gorman, formerly titled The Hill We Climb and Other Poems. Amanda Gorman's remarkable new collection reveals an energizing and unforgettable voice in American poetry. Call Us What We Carry is Gorman at her finest, including The Hill We Climb, the stirring poem read at the inauguration of the 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden, and bursting with musical language and exploring themes of identity, grief, and memory. This lyric of hope and healing captures an important moment in our country's consciousness while being utterly timeless. Does that not sound beautiful? Like, holy shit. American politics not not in this radar. I know who the president is, that's about it. Removing that, I am super keen to hear Amanda Gorman's poetry. I'm probably going to listen to it if there is an audiobook for it, which I'm assuming it would be. Just, it sounds like it's going to be fantastical and very musical and lyrical writing in that poetry form, so I'd like to consume it. The next is a middle grade mystery thriller, and that is I Know Your Secret by Daphne Bendis-Grab. This is described as One of Us is Lying meets Pretty Little Liars for middle grade readers. The email arrives Sunday night. Do exactly what I say when I say it, or I will reveal your secret. On Monday morning, 7th graders Owen, Gemma, Ali and Todd, who have nothing in common and barely know each other, must work together and follow the instructions of an anonymous blackmailer. None of them wanting to go along with the blackmailer's instructions, but each of them having a secret they must protect at all cost. Set during a single day of school, the students race against the clock to complete a disquieting set of tasks with fast-paced chapters detailing each moment of the day, interspersed with a later interview-style recording made by the quartet. I Know Your Secret is an exploration of why we conceal the truth, how far we'll go to keep it hidden, and the power of being honest. I think this is going to be great for middle grade readers, and I'm really curious to see how it deals with telling the truth and being honest when under such pressure to keep those secrets hidden. And that was it for the December 7th. All of those were December 7th. Like, what the fuck? And the final one I have comes out on the 28th of December, so having to wait till the end of the year, which, or once I read this, like, and that is The Midnight Girls by Alicia Jaskinska. This is Polish rap, and though it is a fantasy, there is very much Polish coded cast and all that fun stuff. So I'm very curious. Sorry, it says, The Wicked Deed I Loved meets House of Salt and Sorrows, have not read but feel like I would, in this new standalone YA fantasy set in a snow-cloaked kingdom where witches are burned and two enchantresses secretly compete for the heart of the prince, only to discover they might be falling for each other. I'm going to absolutely butcher the pronunciation in this, so I might not read the whole thing out, but that tagline, with two rivals, one heart, and a kingdom ready to watch them burn. Do you need anything more? I will leave it linked below, so if you do want to go read the synopsis that I would probably royally fuck up, please feel free. But I'm not gonna assault your senses any more than I already have. Those are my anticipated releases for December. I am so keen to get my hands on The Midnight Girls and just all the so good. The publishers usually have tried to get most of the big names out, so then they are bought in time for Christmas. So the 7th makes sense. It's 2 weeks before Christmas, and that's that. But that is a lot of names being dropped on the 7th. Let me know in the comments, what is an anticipated release of yours for December? Is there one that I have missed? I know I don't really go into thrillers or mysteries or anything like that, so there could be some of those if you want to leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!